You know, guys, over the past decade, I have done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of radio interviews, mostly good, but some of them not so good. Not because of me, but because of one of my own personal pet peeves in this industry when it comes to broadcasting. The host wasn't fully committed to the interview. And it's a personal pet peeve of my own because as a guy who worked in radio, had his own national radio show back in the 90s, has worked in TV, usually I'm on the side that is asking the questions, okay? So whether I was really that interested in the subject matter or not, you would never know because I was prepared, I did my research, I was enthusiastic because I realized the key was entertaining you, the audience. Now, when you come across an interview, especially about sports handicapping, where you can just tell the host of the program, the guy that's interviewing you, is just going through the motions and really is kind of clueless about what you're talking about, it does not make for exciting radio. Now, of the hundreds of hosts that I've been interviewed by over the past decade, my two personal favorites, Dave Kaplan, WGN, out in Chicago, who's a personal friend, and Jody McDonald, Jody Mack, who has worked, everywhere from Sirius to WFAN to sports radio in Philadelphia. And Jody Mack and Dave both always makes it a good interview because when we're talking handicapping, they're into it. They understand it. They get it because they're handicapping the games as well, you know? So it's really more than an interview. It's almost matching wits because they've got their opinions, you've got your opinions, and you're going back and forth. And that makes exciting radio. Now, Jody Mack, when I used to do his show, and this was a number of years ago, probably about 6 or 7 years ago, I did his show for a couple of years, I think. He always used to kid me because huge horse racing fan. Very, very knowledgeable horse racing fan. And he used to say, well, you know, what do you do? I mean, you ever go to the track, anything like that? It's like, not me. I could care less about horse racing. I've never been to a track in my life. I wouldn't even know what to do at a track, okay? I would be bored beyond belief if you forced me to go to the track. The last time I was at a track, I was catching a boxing match at Delaware Park, I think. That was the last time, and that was like 2 decades ago. That may have been the only time I've ever been to a horse racing track, unless my wife, of course, dragged me to a racino where she was going to play video poker, okay? Other than that, forget about it. But today is one of those days in sports which transcends everything else because it takes the hardcore fans and the casual bettors. It takes the hardcore fans and those that have absolutely no interest in horse racing and brings them all together. And that, of course, is when you got the Triple Crown online. And I've always said that there really are 3 sporting events, just 3 of them, that unite the hardcore fans, the casual fans, the bettors, the non-bettors, the people that normally don't care at all. And those are the Super Bowl, the Kentucky Derby, because there's something about the Kentucky Derby because it's the beginning of the potential Triple Crown, and of course the Belmont Stakes, where when you have the Triple Crown online. And I'm going to be one of those guys today. At post time today, I will be sitting in front of the TV, no matter where I'm at, watching that damn race, just to see if after, 28, 29 years, we can finally have another Triple Crown winner. So it's just an interesting thing how everybody gets together. You don't find that in basketball. You don't find that in the World Series. You don't find it here in the NBA Finals, the Heat and the Spurs. Oh, the casual fans, the people that aren't even interested out there in sports, the women that don't really give a damn would be bothered about this. No one's throwing parties. Hey, let's have that Game 2 Heat Spurs party tomorrow night. It just doesn't happen. But again, Kentucky Derby, the Belmont, when you have Triple Crown at stakes, and of course the Super Bowl. They transcend sports because they become social events. Okay, enough about that. Let's get on. You know, it really helps when you don't whack your computer when you're using the camera in the computer, because otherwise you guys go like this. If you're watching this video early in the morning, that's probably not a good thing. Excuse me, guys. I'm getting all choked up about this, and I'm not about to start this damn video again because I'm in a rush. Got to go to the airport and pick up my wife. Then again, maybe I should start this video again. Okay, let's get going here. Listen, today, of course, being Saturday, and as I've done every single Saturday for the past 2.5 years, I give you a money-saving discount coupon code that could potentially save you hundreds of dollars off your total purchase price. And if you guys have been watching these videos the past 2.5 years on Saturday, you can probably say this every bit as good as me and every bit as fast as well. Today, you can save 25% off your total purchase price simply by using coupon code, repeat after me, 25%. 25, P-E-R-C-E-N-T. And remember, if you call now, we'll send you not 1, but 2 Absolutely for I'm sorry, that's the wrong product. Anyway, 25% off your total purchase today. Remember, this is a mix and match type of coupon. This can be used for any particular handicapper, any combination of handicappers, any combination of handicappers picks and or packages. The only stipulation is, remember, repeat after me, you got to put everything in your shopping cart at one time in order to maximize your savings. You can't come in and buy Jeff Benton's latest big play and then come in 3 hours later and buy Anthony Redd's big play. Doesn't work that way. It's a one-time usage coupon, everything in your shopping cart at one time. If you happen to be involved in the middle of a package with a particular handicapper, let's use Benton, for example. Let's say you have 12 days left and you want to extend your package with him and get another 30-day package, boom, you would take 25% off the purchase price. And you would then, instead of have 12 days, would have 42 days remaining. And if you happen to have an instant rebate applicable, that works as well. So again, if you ever have any questions, just contact customer service and they'll point you in the right direction. Let's talk about the $9 payday payout. And I dare you to say that 3 times quickly. The $9 payday payout today for the second consecutive day is going to be Trace Adams with a second consecutive 1,000 star top rated play. In fact, number 12 out of 16, his run line lock of the month. And winning day number 17 out of 26. Yesterday, you got his AL Game of the Month winner on the Yankees. You got that for $9. And he cashed with the Spurs Heat over on Thursday night. And, of course, you got that for $777. Trace 9, Trace. And the number 9 is the coupon code. $5 play of the day. Brad Wilton, 50-dime winner, number 8 out of 10. His third in 3 days. Just as strong as his Spurs Game 1 winner. Just as strong as the Oakland A's last night. And today it's his NL total of the month. The Dodgers Rockies over under. You get it for just $5 by using coupon code Wilton5, Wilton5, Wilton, and the number 5. And finally, the half price play of the day, well, hell, it's going to be me. Because I'm going for winning day number 7 out of 9. Last night, I hit my 5th consecutive 10-dime play, which was the Toronto Blue Jays, 3-1 over St. Louis. And in that stretch of 5 straight 10-dime plays dating back to last Saturday, I've hit 2 big run line dogs. And today, I have a play that's stronger than all of them, a 15-dime release. Now, remember, a 15-dime play may not sound like a 1,000-star play from Trace Adams or a 100-dime play from Jeff Benton. But for me, a guy with a very, very narrow range for his ratings, 15-dime play, pretty much that's the top of the heap. I mean, 99.9% of my plays are rated between 5 and 15 dimes. This match is the biggest play of my career in baseball. It's my underdog game of the month, and you can get it as the half price play of the day simply by using the coupon code DeMarco, which I'm assuming that you can spell that as well as I can because you're watching the video on the page and I'm the guy at the top of it. So that'll do it for there. Let's talk about the free picks. My God, I mean, am I hot with the free picks too, guys? 16-4 with free picks after a second consecutive sweep on Friday night, giving you the Giants and the Rangers on the run line. And today, guys, guess what? I'm going to come back with both teams again. I'm going to go with the Giants. I'm not going to play them on the run line, however. I'm going to go with the Giants. They're anywhere from a 145 to 150 favorite. And listen, I fully expect this game to go to 155 if you're going to play it later in the day, so do so early. But again, I don't feel like taking them on the run line and making them an underdog, but I do like the Giants with Tim Hudson on the hill. Giants have won 8 of his 10 starts. 6 of those 8 wins have come by at least 2 runs. So FYI, if you happen to be considering them on the run line, there's a little betting advice for you. He leads the majors with an earned run average of 1.75. He's taking on the Mets and Bartolo Colon. Now, Colon has won his last 3 starts, and he's really pitched well in them, a 1.61 earned run average. But keep in mind, this is the same guy who in his first 8 starts this season had an ERA over 5.8. The Mets last night only had 4 hits in the 4-2 loss in the series opener at AT&T Park. They have now lost 4 in a row. After a nice little run where they took 4 out of 5 at Philadelphia, 6 out of 7 overall. And listen, the bottom line is they're 0-4 on this current road trip after losing 3 straight at Wrigley. Meanwhile, you got a Giants team that's won 7 of its last 8 at home, 19 of its last 26 at home, 29 of its last 40 overall. Yeah, I'll take Tim Hudson in that case, straight up, as your free pick. I'm going to go with the Texas Rangers, who I took yesterday on the run line with Yu Darvish and picked up a win. Here is a free pick, but this time I'm going to take Texas minus $1.15 to $1.20 at home. Nick Tepesch going for the Rangers, Josh Tomlin for the Indians. And it's basically the same thing that I pointed out in yesterday's analysis, been backing the Rangers. The Cleveland Indians had that great little homestand, a 6-0 sweep, taking care of business against the Rockies in Boston. But on the road, It ain't Progressive Park, guys. I mean, they are a major league worst 9-20 on the road. 9-20 on the road, including 5 straight losses, in which they've totaled 11 runs. The Rangers 6-4 win in the series opener last night. Suddenly, the Rangers have scored 14 runs and winning their last 2 games. They had only scored 4 in their previous 5 games, so I'm going to go with the Rangers as your other complimentary play. Thought about going with the Cubbies today, too, at home. Cubs have won 4 straight, 7 of their last 8 at Wrigley, but I don't know. There's just something about that game called a hunch that I just want to stay away from. So instead, your official 3 picks are going to be, once again, the Giants and the Rangers. Good luck, everybody, and I'll catch you again on Sunday when we have that little thing called Game 2 of the NBA playoffs to amuse us all. I'll see you then.